Hi guys, it's Tiff. So it's been a couple of years since we last took a video about what all we were doing for school and stuff like that. Quick life update. We were flooded not once, but twice. So the first time we flooded, we rebuilt and we almost finished, and then we got flooded again. And that was last August. That was Harvey. We got flooded again, and then we ended up gutting the house, cleaning it out, and just selling it as is. So now we've moved, and now we're in a new house, hopefully to stay dry forever. But we have moved up to 4th grade now. So here are some of the things that we are using for 4th grade curriculum, because originally I would make a lot of the stuff that we used for school and for lessons and stuff like that. But after going through floodings twice, losing a lot of our schoolwork, stuff like that, and needing something quick and easy, I ended up picking up a lot of workbooks. So here are some of the things that we do, and usually she only does about 2 to 3 pages of a book that we're working on at a time. So some of the stuff we do, just for a refresher, we do flashcards for addition, just to kind of warm up her brain. We also do, a lot of these things you can pick up at the grocery store. We also do division and multiplication work as well. So, just kind of running through different things. Then also for math, I printed out from K-5 learning, you can get tons of other kinds of worksheets from there too. So and these that they have on there also have the answer sheets. So if you're someone who likes to have the answers ready to go to check them, if you have multiple kids and stuff like that, K-5 learning is a good place, a good resource to find stuff like that. Then we also have been working on the Brain Quest 4th grade book. This one is good because I like that it has different subjects in it, things like that. It splits up language arts and math and geometry, and it starts with fractions and decimals and things like that. So that's helpful. We can say there's different, like reading comprehension and stuff. And grammar is also brought into it, a lot of writing. So that's a good book to kind of base some of your curriculum off of. But then she was going through that pretty quickly, and so I went ahead and got the Summer Between 4 and 5 book. And when we first got it about 6 months ago, she was kind of intimidated by it. And then suddenly within like the past 3 months, we picked it back up and she has loved it. One of the biggest motivating factors, one, to go in order, is that at the back of the book, you have a kind of treasure map that you fill out with stickers as you complete each page. So as you complete that assignment, on that page, you will see a symbol. I don't know. So this one, you can see that you've got like the science thing over here. You've got a little math sticker. And when you're done with that page, you take that sticker from the back and put it on your little treasure map. So you get closer and closer. So she's really liked that one as well. To supplement with this, we also do Cursive. So, and I was coming up with practice sheets. I had printed off some different practice sheets. I typed up different open-ended questions to start having her write cursive as well. And then I went ahead and got this to just have something easy to kind of tear out or whatever for her to practice as well, just to get her hand used to doing cursive. Then by that same daily company, I also have our science book, which is actually 5th grade. And she had the 3rd grade book. She loved it. It was a lot of fun. And then we just kind of skipped directly to 5th. The concepts kind of smooth over real nicely. So we were able to, if she wants to refer back, just pull out her 3rd grade book or whatever. But she's really been doing really well in the 5th grade book. I don't know if we'll go to the 4th grade book just for fun after this, or go ahead and get the 6th grade. I don't know, but she's really liked it. And one thing that I really like about these also is that even on the cover, you can see they they start with a question. So you're actually answering the question, and it takes you through different days to answer that question more completely. It has vocabulary, it has reviews, all that kind of fun stuff. So she's really enjoyed this, and I enjoy the fact that she likes it too. They have different subjects and everything. We just have the science ones. We do stuff to kind of take a break during school as well, and I found these. We have like 4 different ones. I found them at the library bookstore for 50 cents each, and I had been printing out hidden picture pages and word searches and stuff like that, but you really can't beat 50 cents for a whole book filled with all of the hidden pictures. So we do that for fun too. Then she's also doing a book report at the end of each day. So I found this I think I just searched free book report printable on Pinterest or whatever, and found one of these, and it says Elements of a Story. And I like this one too because it kind of progressed on the original book reports that she was doing before. Because before it was just, did you like this book? What's the title? Who's the author? What was it about? This one kind of breaks it down. It asks specifically, plot. What's happening in the story? Who are the characters? Name them and describe them. What's the title? Who's the author? What's the setting? Where is it happening and when? And then at the bottom, it asks you about what's the problem that's going on in the story and what's the solution. So I liked that because it kind of got her to push a little bit more. She's been writing most of these on Magic Tree House books. So she's been reading these all by herself. I would have her read 3 chapters at a time. So it took 3 days, because every single Magic Tree House books has exactly 10 chapters. So she could do 3 chapters for 3 days, and on that 3rd day, she would actually go ahead and read chapter 10 and finish the book itself. So within a week, you can finish one of these books, which she's really liked, being able to do. She's progressed well in her reading as well, which is why we also started on these kinds of books, on who was, and Abraham Lincoln is one of her favorite people, and I figured she should definitely know why she likes Abraham Lincoln, so to learn a little bit more about him. So this is actually her first one of this kind of book, and she's loved it. I only had her read until through chapter 2, and she was ready to keep on going. So the print is nice and large, the pictures are nice, and simple, but not like super animated, and they don't take up half the page like these do. So you can see it kind of progress just a little bit at a time. But she's really been liking it. Like I said, we do 2 to 3 pages out of every single book. So it ends up being a hefty stack of stuff. I'll show you. It ends up being, a good little stack of things going on. But it's a lot of fun, and we end up going through it pretty quickly in our mornings. It's not too bad, and that way we can just kind of skip ahead to what we know that we need to focus on, and we can kind of skim past the things that are just simple review and busy work at that point. But she's made it into 4th grade. She's about halfway done right now, and we're having fun with it. So let me know which books you like, because we've been really enjoying these. Like I said, like the school zone stuff you can find at the grocery store. It's super simple, easy, cheap, to pick up, stuff to review. We really like these daily books. I like how it breaks everything down. There are, so I'll just open up to a random page that she hasn't done yet. You can see that it asks a question at the top, and there's some reading. The words are in bold, and then it gives you the vocabulary definitions on the side, and then a couple of questions at the bottom to review the information. And we like to go over these together each morning, and then there's several different questions that are kind of related, and then it goes ahead and goes into a review, which it'll review all of the vocabulary words. It'll have you do kind of a crossword puzzle with the vocabulary words to make sure that they're picking up on concepts, and then there's a full review over those several previous questions, and it breaks it up for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 within the week, so you can take it one day at a time, but like I said, we do 2 to 3 of them at a time. It's pretty simple to go ahead and go through. And that's why I went ahead and got the handwriting one, because, just to practice cursive without me having to come up with stuff every single day. And the Brain Quest books have been a big help, just to kind of make sure that she's doing the right concepts that I know that she should be getting. So that's what we're up to. Let me know kind of if you guys use any of this, what your thoughts are on it. If you're using something different, we really don't use a box set of curriculum. So we kind of like pulling stuff together from different sources. But yeah, let us know what y'all up to. We'll see you soon.